I'm like chicken sticks, yeah. Like it's dry. It's like juicy, and then it has like a little bit of like bread and like one piece.
I'm more of like a medium well kind of person. Medium well.
Medium rare gives it flavor.
Too much.
Medium well is like brown.
Okay, here we go. With like chili beans and cheese. Yeah, chili beans and cheese. Simple. Done. Okay, here we go for number one. Evaluate each expression. We have, we did these last week, integer operations. So -6 plus a -4. Right, keep, change, flip. We have -2. Number two, 7 minus 4 minus -4. What do we got? Right, exactly. Keep, change, flip. So 7 plus 4 will be 11. Then we got 2 minus 8, -6. We take the difference and take the one furthest away from 0, which would be our negative. -6 plus -8, -14. -28 divided by -4. 7. 7. That's all right. -40 divided by 10. -4, not 4, -4. Okay. Then we got our last one, our last two down here. I know you guys can't see that last one. It's okay. -10 times 4, -40. And then we have the last one, which I don't think you guys can see, -50. -50. Okay. Yes. -40 divided by -10. So divide it. Right? It's negative. It's negative. Right? Because we have one that's a negative, the other is a positive.
No. I got it.
Oh. Opposite sides. Opposite sides. So whenever it's dividing in the opposite, we keep it negative. Right? In this case, on the other side, they had both on the same side, so it would be positive. Is that okay? Okay. Cool beans? So this would just be the ratio. We're looking at the ratio of -28 divided by -4. Right? In this case, it would just be 7. And if we're doing the other one, it'd be -40 divided by 10, which again, we're still getting -4. Right? Right. So just doing basic division. Okay? Go ahead and take out your notes. Let's go ahead and continue. If we did have an answer key to last week's homework, this is what I would probably show you. This goes back to the set that we did on that Friday, on that Thursday. So these are the answer key. I'm not going to spend too much time because we really didn't go over with you guys. But if you guys needed to go back on Thursday's homework and review these integer operations, these are the sets that you guys can do them on. So don't freak out. They're okay. If you don't get them, it's okay right now. We're going to go ahead and get started. You don't need to copy those. I'm just showing you. Okay, here we go for the next one. Integer operation. Okay, this goes back to still reviewing. We're going to still talk about distributive property, combining like terms, all that kind of fun stuff. We got just 2 or 3 of these little slides, and then we're going to jump into problems. We're going to probably hopefully do 6 or 7 problems. I want to give you guys at least 15 minutes to do on your homework. The first 4 questions on your homework are straightforward. The other ones kind of get a little bit more tricky. And as we move along, I want to show you guys what those are. But orders of operations are basically describing the process in which we solve mathematical problems with multiple steps in the correct order. Right? You've seen this done before. Parentheses, exponents multiplied by abstract. You guys know it as PEMDAS. Right? PEMDAS, yes? Hopefully. So go ahead and copy that down. And we'll square this away. You got it. I want to make sure that we're actually doing these today. Eventually, I'll have you guys come up to the board when we get into the more trickier problems and multiple step problems. But I always want you guys to have at least a couple of references in your guys' notebook. Whenever we do these, even when we get to multi-step problems and combining like terms, kids always seem to find a way to mess these steps up. And it's not because they don't know what they're doing. It's just that they're going too fast. And I would highly recommend you guys take your time and write out a couple of these. If you get a lot of them good and your guys are good, then you could start skipping steps, right? You don't have to show every single step after every single step. But the more times you guys do it, the better you become, the less work you have to show. Okay? The less work you have to show with this. But until you get that confidence, until you know that you have the right answers, please show your work as much as you guys can. That's all I'm asking. Left to right. Left to right. Always left to right. Always left to right. And we'll talk about that too. It always tells us. Parentheses, exponents, and then we move multiply or divide from left to right, add or subtract left to right, always. And it always trips up kids. It always trips up kids. So, are we good to go? Okay. We're going to move on to the next one. Yes? Okay, here we go. Copy this. Just it's a quick reference. You can write them you can write it any way you like to. We use these mnemonic devices all the time. There's one for the colors of the rainbow. Does anyone know that? Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, blue, indigo, violet. Does anyone know the one for biology? For classification of classes? King, phylum, genus, species, something like that. King's phylum, order, genus, species. Right? There's always a way to kind of use those acronyms and help us solve problems out. Is there another one that anyone knows? Right? Isn't there a song? We can use a song as a mnemonic device, right? To say the states, right? Something like that. Quadratic formula. Which one's that one? Do you know that one? There you go. All over 2A. Good job. Good job. We don't even talk about that this year, the quadratic formula. Did you really? Why are you in this class? Oh, we'll have to talk about that. So we'll figure that out. If not, it'll be a good E for you. A good, easy A for you. So I highly recommend you guys remember this mnemonic device. Whenever we do these, it's important that we know that we're always working from left to right. That is to say that we're doing parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, then subtract. I don't know why it's doing this. Why are you messing up on me? So we always move from left to right. Sorry, I need to reset it because for some reason it's messing up on me. Parentheses are always important whenever we do these, and kids kind of forget all the time to do them. But we always want to work from left to right. And then we also want to be able to see that it always goes parentheses is first, and then exponents is second. What would be third would be multiply or divide, so whatever comes first. It's not necessarily in that order, so it could be division or multiplication. And then the last one is addition or subtraction first. Always working from left to right. Yes? No. Parentheses is something that I see what you mean by that question. Is it always on the side? It technically can be, but it's not necessarily in that order. Whenever you're doing parentheses, it's always contained within two brackets. So we always want to be able to look what's in that bracket. There's really no operation to there besides distributive property, but strictly order of operations, no. Does that make sense? So I see what you mean by that. Okay, here we go. If it will allow me to, hopefully. Here we go. Copy down. If it will allow me to. Copy down this last one. Copy down that problem. Yeah, the rules with it too. try to make them as condensed as I possibly could with you guys. But really, those are the 3 steps that you guys want to do. Perform any calculations inside the parentheses. Next, perform all multiplication or division. So this also has to entail doing exponents. And I'll kind of put that on top of there. You want to say exponents. Okay. And then whenever we get to the multiplication and division, adding and subtraction, we always want to be able to say that we're going to work from left to right, multiplication or division, and addition or subtraction. And I usually start out with this one only because it's really good because it has everything. So it's really kind of nice. Because it doesn't have it in that reference, it says perform any calculations inside the parentheses. So you want to do parentheses first, but then it just automatically goes to rule 2 where you're just doing multiplication and division. We got to add in that exponents right there, just to say, in case you have exponents, we got to perform that first to make sure we're doing that correctly. That's kind of key if you do that. I'm going to do this one with you guys. The other ones, if you guys want to get ahead, by all means, please, and test yourselves, see what you guys get. The first couple ones that we're doing are pretty straightforward and they're easy. With this one, everyone seems to get confused that they're going to do -5 squared when you're just keep that 5 by itself. If it was around the parentheses, if it was something like this, then we'd perform something different. But because that negative is on the outside, we do essentially this. Right. So I just want to go over stuff, small rules like that. And that's the most part that gets kids mixed up, is they think that they're going to do -5 squared when they shouldn't be doing that. Or they get like a number outside the parentheses and they want to distribute numbers. And like, no, just do the operations first and it will all work out. It all works out. So in the future ones, you're going to see like little diamond ones that we're going to be doing. For those ones, go ahead. Yeah. You guys are doing awesome today. I appreciate it. Welcome back Monday. What's up? What's up? So working on this first, the first thing that I'm going to have to write out, and I kind of always do, is PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear. I'm going to kind of underline that. Aunt Sally, I'm going to underline that, whatever comes first. So looking at here, the first case that we have to do is PEMDAS or PIM or P, which is parentheses. Do I have parentheses in here? So whenever we do this, parentheses, you want to do the order of operations within that as well. So I don't have any exponents. I don't have any multiplication. I don't have any division. But we do have adding and subtraction. So 2 plus 3, 5. Now I'm going to go ahead and rewrite everything. -5 squared. There's a reason why I'm doing it. No, you do not. Okay. One of the things I want to go over is, did I have to keep it in the parentheses? No. Do I have to go back and do order of operations? Do I have to do parentheses again on this? How many people believe I have to? Raise your hand. How many people think I don't? Okay. The way that you want to think about parentheses is there any operation in here? Is there adding, subtraction? Is there exponents? No. So if it's a number that's by itself or with a minus sign, that would be negative. It's just a number that's by itself. The parentheses are just there to separate that number. Does that make sense? Okay. Just want to throw it out there. So no, you don't need to, but I put it in there. Okay. The next one that we get here is exponents. Do I have an exponent? I do. I'm going to get this 5 squared. Okay. Don't worry about that negative up in front. We're going to consider that as a subtraction. Okay. If it had a parenthesis around it as a -5, it would be different. But only assume that it's 5 squared. So what's 5 squared? 25. 17 minus 25 divided by 5. Almost. Next one we want to be able to do is multiply or divide. Do we have that? Do we have any multiplication? No. What about division? Yes, I do. So I want to do my division first. So what's that? 25 divided by 5, which is 5. Okay. Rewriting everything. Do orders of operations again all the way through it. Do I have any addition? Do you have any subtraction? Yes. 17 minus 5 is easy, hard, hard, easy. Bravo. Bravo. Cool beans? Okay. Let's try another problem, one of these out. These kind of go into the same kind of deals that we want to see. Okay. Try that out. Try that out really quick. See what you guys get. Very similar to the one we just did. Jimmy? Do you have a Jimmy here? Jimmy? You have here that they want you to fill it out for. I don't even know what it's for. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You guys are doing fantastic. What do we do first? Parentheses, which is what? Which is 10. Hopefully let me do it. Waiting for screen. Here we go. Okay. First thing we got to be able to do is inside the parentheses. That gives us 10. What after that? Exponents. 2 to the third power gives me what? 2 times 2 times 2? 8. So we're going to get the 8. Sorry, kind of cuts it off. Parentheses, exponents. Do we have any multiplication? Division. Adding and subtraction. What do we do first? Addition. It comes first. From left to right. 3 plus 8. 11. Operations again. Parentheses, no. Exponents, no. Multiply, no. Divide, no. Add, no. Subtract, which is, bravo. How many people got that? Pretty straightforward. I'm going to get you guys. You'll see. I'm going to give you guys a hard one. Not now. We're going to build up to it. Okay. Here we go. Try that one. Okay. Again, don't think about distributing that 3 in. Just do the operations. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide. Let's say you didn't have distributive property to use, and you couldn't use it. Don't use it. Hold on. Okay, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. It works out the same way, but you don't need distributive property explicitly. Good. Some of you guys working faster than others, which is awesome. This should just be a review for a lot of you guys. Just want to make sure it's all review. See a lot of you guys done. First step, what do we do? 9 plus 1, parentheses first. What do we get? 10. Then do what? Oh, not yet. Exponents. We got to do exponents first. Right? Which is what? 36. So got to do operations in that order. 3 times 10 plus 36. Then do what? Not yet. Well, you would, but we got to be able to multiply first. Right? 30 times 10 or 3 times 10. I gave it away. Wow. 30 plus 36 is... Good? Would you guys like a harder one? Okay, okay. Okay. No, no, God, no. 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 You're like, please, Mr. Aguilar, this one. Woo, man. Step up the game. Step up the game. Okay? The way that you want to look at these brackets, okay, is the following, okay? Whenever you have brackets within brackets within brackets, they can set them up this way, okay? They mean the same exact thing as the parentheses, okay? these brackets are just designed to show which information it goes around. And I like doing this one with everyone just because it makes sense. But we have these squiggly brackets on the outside is going to go with the squiggly brackets on the outside, right? And that's going to set up everything for the inside on that. And then we want to look at the square brackets with the square brackets. So that's going to set everything on the inside of that. And then we got to do one more time parentheses, which is a regular parentheses you guys have seen, which is everything on the inside of that. It's like Inception. It's like parentheses within the working from inside out, always from inside out. So every single time you do PEMDAS, we want to look at orders of operations. So parentheses, do everything in the parentheses first. I look at this and go orange inside the orange first, okay? Order of operations again. I have parentheses again. Okay, I have those red parentheses. Do the parentheses again. Okay, with the red within the red gives me that blue one. So we have to do the blue one first, working our way out as we go about doing this. Okay. Yes. Yes. So it does get kind of confusing. These are kind of difficult. Easy? Easy? Good. That means you have strong work. What is it called? Strong math skills? Strong force? The midi-chlorians are working with you, young Padawan. Okay? Cool beans? Not yet? You're not even close? Okay, good. This is probably the most trickiest one I have on here. Good. If it's not hard, that's what I want to hear. I thought it was pretty tricky, huh? That it wasn't hard. Work your way out. There you go. Hopefully the colors making a difference too. No. But it helps you out though, right? It helps you out. On homework today, you're just going to have the regular parentheses. So my suggestion is that you color them, you highlight them, you make them a different, like, if you need help, we'll go over it with you, okay? For this one, what do we got to do? Work from blue inside out, right? So I'm going to rewrite this as 4 bracket 7 minus 3 plus 2. So we got to work blue one first. And I'm going to end it with another bracket, plus 2 squiggly bracket, divided by 2. The next one I got to be able to do is what? 7 minus 5, beautiful. Right? Again, working inside and out. 7 minus 5, 2. I'm going to keep the brackets. I'm going to erase that and put it a little bit further down. 2. I'm going to rewrite everything. Squiggly brackets, 4 times 2 plus 2 divided by 2. Then what do? Right, parentheses one last time. So I'm going to get bracket here. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2. Again, I'm just going to leave it there. You guys are a little bit ahead of me. It's okay. And then we got the last brackets, 8 plus 2. 10. 10 divided by 2. How many people got 5? Bravo. Tricky? A little bit. Got to remember to put those in, right? As you rewrite it, we got to make sure we're putting those in. And that's a hard thing about math too, is when we start doing these, if I give you like a super long one, you got to remember to put everything down. You got to make sure that you're copying everything. Because the second you miss one number, it messes up the whole thing. Okay? Cool beans? Okay. I want to try just 2 more by your guys' selves. Just as extra practice as we do this. But this is about as crazy as you'll see today. Okay? Hopefully. There we go. There's your operations. Try that one out. A little more simple. A little more simple. Okay. In this case, the X is representing multiplication. It is not representing anything other than that. There is no variables in here today. We'll talk about that tomorrow when we're doing distributed property. Integers with variables and what they look like. And then we're going to do combined like terms and distributed property. Little review on Thursday, and then Friday quiz. Woo! Friday quiz. Friday quizzes, baby. Love them. Yeah, Friday quizzes. Always. Just like that. No, you got this. You got this. You can do it. Try it. A little bit of mental math. Never hurt anyone. If you need help, here's your multiplication chart up here. If you need one. Is that true? Could be anything crazy. You okay? 9 times 6? 54. 54. Good? Yes. You can skip steps. If you're comfortable enough in your math, then I don't mind on these ones. I don't mind on these ones. Will it always be the case like that? No. But when we're solving equations and that kind of stuff, I want you to show your work. At least the intermediate steps, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But for this stuff, you don't need to if you're good. You know how I just kind of wrote it out like that? I'm okay with that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Working on the first one here, what do we got? Parentheses, right? What is that parentheses? 9. I'm going to put parentheses around those just so I know which operation I just did. I'm going to change that multiplication to a dot, divided by 3, minus 7. What's my next thing? Multiply. 6 and 9 gives me 54. 3 plus 54 divided by 3. That's it. There you go. Then we do what? Division. 54 goes into 3. 18. Look at you guys go. 3 plus 18. Paul, what? 3 plus 18. 21. 21 minus 7. 14. Are we good to go? You guys ready for your homework? No? Okay.